y'all already know I accepted a challenge from my brother Juvinile Pryme. You know what I'm saying? And until next Wednesday, every entertainment rundown, all my segments, not just the entertainment rundown, my segments, you know what I'm saying, has to have something to do with video games. So today, we are getting into the connection between video games and the music industry. You know, I had to figure out a way to be clever about this, and I got it. So Prime, challenge accepted. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So this segment is brought to you by The Pulse, hosted by Juvinile Pryme. Yes, sir. So we're about to talk about NBA 2K because the NBA 2K franchise has become more than a basketball game. Now, clearly, if we play the game, I'm destroying Prime. So we just want to get that out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Get that out of the way, that's done. So, but it's more than a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? You can create your player. You can build your career. Argue over the ratings. You know what I'm saying? Buy entirely too much VC. All my gamers, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And rage when somebody hits that three-pointer, wet you right in the face. You know what I'm saying? You think you got them, and somebody hit you with the hezzy. You know what I'm saying? And out of nowhere, lay all in your face. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So it's way more than just playing basketball. There's so many different attributes to this game. But NBA 2K has quietly become one of the biggest music discovery platforms in gaming. And that's why we're talking about it. Think about this. Millions of people, real deal, purchase or play these games, right? The players may spend hundreds of hours inside My Career, the city, the neighborhood, the My Team, and all the other game modes that they have on there. For the people who don't know about the 2K gaming or anything like that, like the city and the neighborhood, it's like the online community where your player is walking around the different places. You know what I'm saying? They may have an outside gym. They may have a clothing store for you to switch up your gear. They may have a training facility. So it's literally like you walking around and there's a lot of other people online, but you're in this city. You're in this neighborhood, right? While they're playing these, you know, in these modes, music is constantly playing in the background. The entire time. There's always music playing. So an artist getting placed on the NBA 2K soundtrack is not simply getting one song added to the playlist. This artist is being introduced to an international audience of sports fans, gamers, streamers, and content creators. Your music is played that entire freaking time.
And unlike a normal playlist, players may hear the same song repeatedly while spending weeks or months inside the game. That repetition can turn an unfamiliar name into an artist the player recognizes, searches for, and eventually supports.
Exactly. That the NBA 2K, you know, they don't just use this to support like superstar artists, like big names. You feel me? They purposely created opportunities to discover upcoming talent. That's what they do. One of the biggest examples is they created the 2K Beats, the search. That's a competition. It began in 2019, and it became an annual international search for upcoming artists, looking for independent talent, looking for people trying to make a name. And that was in 2019. So by NBA 2K22, you know what I'm saying, they'd reach a third year. You know what I'm saying, 2K partnered with SoundCloud to invite people to submit their music through SoundCloud. So, you know, if you go to SoundCloud and you have like a paid membership in SoundCloud, you'll see the opportunity when they in that opportunity sections for 2K Beats. So the winners, you know, weren't just receiving like a little repost, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, a little online acknowledgement. Their songs were placed directly inside NBA 2K22. 20 winning tracks were eventually selected and released through 2 different waves during season 7 and 8 of the 2K games, bro. Huge!
The partnership made sense because SoundCloud had already established itself as a major discovery platform for independent music.
Right.
Artists could submit original songs, while eligible SoundCloud repost members could pitch through SoundCloud's artist tools.
Yes. And that's what I love about it, right? Because they weren't just telling artists become famous first and then come talk to us. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the goal. They created an actual entrance for undiscovered talent. And you know, that's what we about over here. So that alone had me interested in this, because you know, thousands of artists may apply, obviously, because that's what's going to happen, but only a small number will be selected. But the opportunity proves that the music inside a major video game don't always got to come through somebody with a major label deal, or you know what I'm saying, some $1 million marketing budget. You feel me? Sometimes it comes from an independent artist who prepared the right record, followed the submission requirements, you know what I'm saying, and was ready when the opportunity presented itself. They stayed ready so they ain't have to get ready. You feel me? And that's why I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling y'all that the music business is bigger than just Spotify streams, social media followers. You know, it's bigger than that. So your next fan may discover you while driving through the city playing NBA 2K. You know? Your next supporter may hear you while they building My Player. When they building that, and you know how long it take when you building your own, you gotta get it right. Gotta get the clothes right, the fit, the tats, all of that. And they can hear your music playing. Your biggest opportunity may come through a submission from that most artists ain't even bothered to complete. They're like, I ain't trying to fill all that out. It's the ones that take the opportunity. Now 2K, so they understand that music is a major part of the gaming experience. So at the same time, the franchise has created a bridge between independent music, basketball culture, and worldwide gaming community. And to me, that's crazy powerful. So now that we understand how important, you know, the NBA 2K soundtrack can be, let's put some respect on a few of these independent artists, you know, so who actually earned their way into the game. You know, I did me my research, you know, I do my due diligence, and real deal, we got to shout these ones out that won this. C1, what's good, my G? C1 in the building, Solo in the building. Yes, sir. Hey, Prime, that's all for another segment, my G. You know what I'm saying? That's another day. Let me stretch. You feel me? Let me stretch. But let's start with the NBA 2K22 winners, because that was one of the biggest opportunities created through 2K Beats in the search. So the first wave included a rapper named 4K Phil with Young Picasso. That was his song, Young Picasso. Then we had the homie Jay Nolan with his song Splash. We had KC Carter. He made it with his song Cash Flow. Lulu B was selected with her song Gimme That. Neek landed a spot with his song Shaggy. Then you had Samaj Savage with Mama I Made It, featuring Lex Batcher and Drop. Every one of those songs entered the game through the SoundCloud portion of the competition.
The first group of 10 winning songs was added during NBA 2K22 Season 7.
Yes.
A second group of 10 arrived during Season 8, giving the competition winners exposure across multiple seasonal updates instead of releasing every track at once.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Every time they had to update, they put the tracks in. So that second wave, you know what I'm saying, had way more independent talent too. So I want to mention some of them as well. We had the homie Nine, who selected with his song Villain. AR Immortal had Oski. Tyler Coolidge landed Showburner. Trey Wavy had Power to Heal. Davey the Great, you know, he made it with Rebellious Subjects, Enemies of Progress. Then you had TT, also known as Top Tier, with the song Step Up. The homie Josh made it with the song Dope. And Mikey J landed Gimme That with AK Lesso. So those artists were able to place their music besides recognized artists inside the game in the biggest sporting franchise in the freaking world. Big shout out to all of them. I wanted to make sure that I gave all of y'all a big shout out. And That's dope.
Their paths are important because they did not all enter through traditional record label relationships.
Yes.
They entered through an official call for submissions, presented original songs, and were selected from an international pool of upcoming talent.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. They submitted. They took the opportunity. I know that sounds obvious, but you'll be surprised how many artists complain that nobody giving independent artists a chance. You know what I'm saying? But they never applied to none of the opportunities. Like, I don't know what everybody, the DSPs that y'all use. Like, I use United Masters. My song All In was selected to be played in the NBA playoffs on NBA TV 2 years back because I submitted it in United Masters. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all take the opportunity with some of these tools that y'all use and look at the extra? I don't really feel like paying that extra $20 a month to, like, those opportunities are in there. So many people just, they don't give it a shot or opportunity and then try to figure out why ain't nothing happening for them. That's just the way that it is. Some artists see that submission and immediately take themselves out the game. My followers ain't high enough. My song probably won't get chosen. They probably already know who they want. Man, the industry is rigged. Like, maybe you won't be selected. Of course, that's always possible. But you definitely will not be selected if the record never reaches the people making the decision. What's that saying? You miss all the shots you don't take. These artists demonstrated another important lesson too. That was not just one sound represented. You had different voices, styles, regions, production choices, and approaches. Like, they had a lot of people. That means the goal should not be, to imitate what another artist did or somebody else that's popular. The goal is to create something polished, you know what I'm saying, clean enough that's going to, compete with the rest of the sounds that's there. They don't want no trash quality now. You got to have good quality. You got to make sure that your quality compete but still be you. Straight up, Solo. So NBA 2K has continued featuring emerging music through exclusive premieres, seasonal track updates, curated playlists, and partnerships with indie music companies. So even when there's not an opening, like for an open competition happening, there are still music supervisors, licensing companies, record distributors, and curators still looking for music that's going to fit the game. So independent artists, stop looking at, a video game soundtrack as something reserved for somebody like Drake, Travis Scott, and Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, those stars may be there, but independent artists are there too, and they've been there too. We got 5 years of indie artists getting put on NBA 2K. So don't sleep on it. You feel me? Don't sleep on it. Now I want to talk about some of the producers that's been chosen. Now, I need y'all to make some room for this final portion, because this one right here belongs to my producers. I know my dog Small World make beats. I know my homie C1 make beats. You know what I'm saying? So for my producers who make beats, this is for y'all. Because see, NBA 2K, ain't just do songs inside the game for like the artists. Like when 2023 came, they launched the inaugural NBA 2K Producer Series. That's a real thing. They have the NBA 2K Producer Series. This allows players to hear original beats inside the game, record their own verses over the beats, and share the performances through the NBA 2K Producer Series campaign. That's a whole different type of exposure. The producers selected from the NBA 2K23 series included, they had Bugs the Beast, John G, Cosign, Big Duke, Business Boy, and Wonder Girl. And Wonder Girl, if y'all ain't never heard Wonder Girl beats, fire. You feel me? Fire.
Cosign and Johan were introduced during NBA 2K23 Season 3.
Yep.
Business Boy and Big Duke followed during Season 4. By Season 5, the game featured new beats from all 6 producers as part of the continuing producer series.
Big facts. And look at the names involved. Wonder Girl, you know what I'm saying, has produced major records and built an incredible reputation after this. You know what I'm saying? Cosign, you know, he got an established history as a producer and songwriter. He's been doing this thing ever since he got put on. Business Boy, you know, it worked across R&B and hip hop. Big Duke, John G, Bugs the Beast, each brought their own production identities to the game, and they're seeing success afterwards as well. So even with, you know, producers that ain't super established, you feel me, like the concept created another lane for the upcoming creators. You know what I'm saying? And now that a lot of these producers have been established and they're getting a lot of these same opportunities, they're making it to where the artists can still get an opportunity off of their success, because they're allowing the artists to record and rap over their beats for the competition. It's crazy. So it showed that producers, like a producer's work, can live inside a game as an interactive experience. Players were not just listening to those beats. They could actually use the music, create music of their own, like I said, and that's just dope. Then, in 2025, NBA 2K25, they teamed up with BeatStars and created a competition connected to the game. So now, not only SoundCloud in the mix, BeatStars is now in the mix with a partnership with them. You know what I'm saying? And producer Coast, shout out to producer Coast, he entered the E40 Commaculations remix contest. So E40 had a Commaculations remix contest and and Coast earned first place, you know, with his NBA 2K25 remix. And the remix was specifically for this competition to get in the game. So shout out to E40 for teaming up and even making that a possibility. But that's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of these opportunities that's out here. You know what I'm saying? And this is the kind of opportunity that can place an independent producer directly in front of the industry professionals, BeatStar users, gamers, and the NBA 2K wide audience. So there's so many more eyes, so many more ears are selected and put on y'all.
These opportunities also show that producers should prepare more than full songs.
Yes.
Instrumentals, remixes, alternate versions, clean edits, stems, and properly organized project files may all become valuable when licensing or competition opportunities appear.
Exactly. Well, how many times I gotta say it? Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Like when you artists, when y'all go to the studio and y'all record y'all music, real deal. After you get the song done, let's say if you have the song and you got cuss words in it or whatever, make a radio edit, because a lot of these competitions, if you for not even just 2K, but a lot of these sync licenses and a lot of these competitions, they always ask for the clean version. So have that on point. Have the instrumental ready. Have the performance version ready. Have your different versions ready, so you don't have to worry about getting it together where they want to use it. Like when I did All In, we had the regular version, radio version, because the feature on the time can't help but cuss. Had the acapella, had the instrumental, and if y'all ever watched that commercial, you know what I'm saying, as it was playing, you would see how they switched it up, they chopped it up into different places, and it went through so freaking smooth. You know what I'm saying? They put it together. It went together so smooth. Like, hold on, let me see. I want to see if I can pull it up, show y'all the commercial, because bro, it's fire. Wake up, coffee in the morning. That's my joint. That was 2 years ago, so let me scroll down the archive real quick. Yo, I got so much stuff, bro, it's crazy. All right, so that was right around the playoffs. The playoffs normally happen like summertime. look like the little area right here. Let's see. I got y'all. But yeah, man, it's super dope. You don't understand how hyped your boy was when I actually got to hear it and see it on TV. Y'all know I was freaking, you know I was going crazy. All right, I'm right in the right area. You know, y'all know I got videos galore. I got too many. So, all right, I think I'm in the right spot for it. I'm in the right area. There it is. Is this the whole commercial right here? Let me see. There it is right here. Yep. I found that beast. All right, I'm going to play this for y'all because this was truly dope. A dope experience. And I think y'all to, you know, obviously you appreciate it. So check this out. Share the screen. Bam.
I'm gonna say the sport of basketball. It's been a huge part of my life.
The Pistons have won the world championship back to back.
They say experience is the best teacher, the good and the bad.
Cause we all in, homie, we be ballin', coming for that check, so you know we all in.
Getting up, the playoffs help me grow. Pressure comes with what we do.
All in making that bankroll. No cap, no fitting, no tango. Play 100 like one guy game though. You ain't talking money.
Playing in the playoffs, I always tried to get into a level of concentration where I was getting ready to take a test. The opponent that I was getting ready to play against, do I know everything about it? Do I know his best move? What does he do when he goes left? What does he do when he's going right? Those are the things that I would be going over constantly, like you were preparing to take a test. Those who can handle it, excel. Those who can't, fail.
You know what it is, shawty, sweat the technique, sweat the technique.
Every team starts the playoffs with the idea they want to win the championship.
Surviving at best. Don't be hostile, don't be crazy.
Gotta keep momentum going. On to the next one.
When you lose, you're not good enough. I didn't get an A on the test. How do I get better? How does my team get to the next level? What separates the champions from the non-champions is what's up here.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
I be locked in, ballin' with my brothers. I ain't got friends. When I drop the album, gonna be 10-10.
Of course, there's a level of physical skill that you have to have.
How you feel because I got a ball. When I was down there, answer my
Intellect
call.
that the champion plays with is far superior than the people who don't do. Those are just the facts.
Y'all know I be about my bus. I put the cupo.
Finally ace the test and you finally win. That moment of celebration and release is just...
Yeah, I'm all in, been ballin'. Since a young kid, you can't stop this. Know it's number flames when we drop shit.
We aced the test. Now every night we have to be the best.
Making music like a band friend. Wanna be like me, but you just can't.
You come back and say, I can ace the test again.
Best feeling in the world. A reset for life.
And that level of excellence you try to play to make sure that no one else can catch you. Because everyone else is still chasing now.
Anthony Edwards. John Holdren. Jason Tatum.
Basketball is a game that you never master. You are forever a learner. How you get a group of people to collectively work, focus on a goal, and sustain concentration and execute it.
This place is ready to erupt.
On any given night, any team can beat anybody.
We belong here. This is our game. I'm independent. I can't.
Welcome to the playoffs on NBA TV.
Come on, man. That thing was so freaking dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? So freaking dope. The opportunity was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about right there. You know, that's what it's about. And why y'all should real deal take advantage of every opportunity that's thrown in front of you, right? You take advantage of those opportunities because you never know. Hold up, bam, run it back up. Where am I? Hold up, where's my music? Yes, sir. So yeah, man. So, and I got that opportunity is because I simply took advantage of an opportunity. Your Sunrise gonna handle that business, my G. Go handle that business, You know what I'm saying? We got a brand new episode of Vantage Point, which you can find on Ninth Wonder TV, being recorded right now as we speak. Yes, sir. Thank you for sliding through with us, homie. But yeah, so that brings us to the biggest lesson to every independent artist and producer listening. You have to stop believing that your only options are posting on social media, uploading to streaming platforms, and performing at local shows. Those things matter. I'm not saying they don't, but those aren't the only 3 lanes that y'all got. There's a much bigger highway. Here are the steps you need to take. First, register and organize your music correctly. That's number 1. Register and organize your music correctly. Know who owns the master. Know who wrote the record. Have your split sheets completed. Register your songs with the performance with your PROs. Make sure every collaborator agrees on the percentages before opportunities show up, so you ain't having no issues. Because trust me, people cannot care. They could just sell you a beat and not think about all that, and then they hear they stuff on, oh dang, it was on NBA TV. Now they want to talk percentages and try to raise stuff up. Handle that beforehand. Second, prepare professional versions of every single record. Have your explicit version, have your clean version, your instrumental, your performance track, acapellas, have all of it ready. Make sure the files are high quality and properly labeled so you can send it correctly. Don't send nobody a file that's a final song, new mix, number 7, real final, or none of that. Like, send everything properly named. If it's all in radio version, all in acapella, all in performance version. Like, label things correctly. You put the artist name, the song title, and the version of that title, of the song.
Artists should also maintain accurate metadata that includes songwriter names, producer credits, publishing information, contact details, tempo, genre, mood, and ownership percentages.
Yes.
Good music can lose an opportunity when the business information is incomplete.
Facts. I know a lot of it seems tedious, but when them opportunities come, you're going to wish you did that tedious work. So start researching, if y'all don't know, music licenses and sync opportunities, right? I'm still in the works. I'm hoping before the year's up, I can launch Ninth Wonder University. So a lot of these things, I have the classes so you guys can learn these things. It's a whole lot of work, but it's getting put together. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, look for music libraries, game developers, advertisement agencies, TV productions, independent films, sports organizations, content platforms that are accepting submissions. You know what I'm saying? Get your stuff submitted. Fourth, build relationships with music supervisors, licensed representatives, curators and entertainment companies. A lot of them got social media profiles. A lot of them are on LinkedIn. Don't be, scared to holler at them. Go holler at them. Don't immediately jump in their inbox saying, listen to my song. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you can't just go in there and get it in. You got to take them on a date first. But for real, holler at them, build relationships, learn what, they working on, follow their submission rules, understand the type of music they actually need. You know what I'm saying? So you on point. Fifth, follow platforms such as NBA 2K, SoundCloud, BeatStars, music license organizations, so you can catch on to the opportunities when they announce. You connected with them, those opportunities come, you got them. So be on point with that. A contest can help you 6 months after a deadline is passed. You know what I'm saying? They can't. There's no way. So you got to get them immediately. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until when it's all over and try to get it in. You can't. 6, make music with placement potential. Like, when you're getting ready to go in the studio and start creating certain songs, like, make a song that you know off rip. The style of this song, I want it to be able to be placed in something. I want it to be on a movie. I want it to be in the game. I wanted it to be on a TV show. Make it with that intention. That don't mean abandon your sound completely. I'm not saying that. It just means understand, that games, films, commercials, sports programming may need that strong energy. Clean hooks, clear emotions, songs that, complement that specific genre. Maybe a song that will work for this certain scene. Like, have that in mind when you're creating. Like, one of the things that help me when I'm creating for a situation like this, like, I'll watch, like, if I'm making a motorcycle or like a racing style song, like, I'm looking at Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at I'll go into the opening scene where they getting ready in the last movie where they getting ready to race, and they in where they at in Dominican Republic. They got that drone scene of all the cars, the girls walking up, people partying, and I'm listening, and I got that on mute, and I'm playing the beat in the song and getting the vibes. Sometimes you got to put yourself in them elements. Finally, submit consistently. One rejection don't mean your music ain't good. You feel me? Sometimes the song is great, but it may not fit the particular project, or 1,000 submissions is in there and yours just wasn't selected. You know what I'm saying? So your job is to keep improving your catalog. Keep your business organized. Continue placing your work in front of the right decision makers. That is what you do.
The artists who receive these opportunities are not always the artists with the largest following.
Facts.
They are often the artists who combine quality music with preparation, professional communication, and consistent submissions.
Yes. So, social media can introduce people to you. Streaming platforms can distribute your music. Performing live can help build a fan base, but video games, film, television shows, advertisements, sports broadcasts, music libraries, and licensing competitions can place you in spaces you may have never freaking imagined. So your record could be playing while somebody is creating their championship team on a video game. Your beat could be playing while somebody is playing a racing game. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 people on there and they know your verse by heart. How many of us played Tony Hawk Pro Skater and we be on that? Here I am. Just hear it. I only gotta play the game. Sometimes when I'm on, because I do a lot of traveling, when I'm on my road trips and I got my playlist playing, you know what I'm saying? It's in the playlist. You feel me? So be mindful of that. Give yourself the opportunity. Your name could appear beside some of the biggest artists and producers in the industry. That's good for the portfolio, but you gotta be prepared for the opportunity. You gotta be prepared like the opportunity already coming. Even if it ain't coming yet, you gotta be ready so you ain't gotta get ready. And then you gotta submit when it arrives. See, because while everybody else is begging for the algorithm to notice them, you could be positioning your music to become part of the next major game, film, television soundtrack on the planet. So that is today's video game edition of the entertainment rundown by your boy Blade Hunter, Knife Wonder. You know what I'm saying?
You're rocking with the best.
I feel good.